My children, gather round and listen closely, for I have a tale to tell of our ancestors, the Oropom. They were the first to inhabit the lands of Karamoja, Mat Elgon and West Pokot, long before the Itezo, Karamojong, Pokot, Turkana and Bukusu arrived. In the old days, the Oropom spoke their own language, but it has since been lost to the winds of time. Our oral traditions tell us that the Luwu speakers, who would later become the Acholi, pushed the G people out of their lands. The G, who were Luwu speakers, traveled eastward and entered Karamoja, displacing the Maluti people. The G then split into two groups, with one becoming the Turkana and the other remaining as the G. The Turkana, led by the Pokotozek, moved southward, putting pressure on the Maliri and causing them to split into two groups, the Meril and the Pokotozek. The Pokotozek continued their journey, arriving at Matiloro and eventually settling around Lake Baringo. This migration disturbed the Oropom, causing them to scatter in different directions. Some Oropom moved towards the Turkwell, while others went to Wasingishu, which was then Maasai territory. The Maasai and Syria communities formed an alliance and attacked the Kerengal, who occupied the plateau. The Nandi, who had previously occupied territory as far north as Mat Elgon, were raided by the Karamojong and eventually withdrew southward. The Karamojong, led by the Masinko clan, counterattacked and drove off the Nandi raiders. The Turkwell and Zoya watershed became a no-man's land, and the Karamojong were left unmolested. The Oropom, however, continued to face pressure from the Pokotozek, who expanded their territory, expelling other Oropom from the Cherangani Mountains and Mat Elgon. The Sebe people, who emerged later, referred to the Mat Elgon Oropom as Sirikwa. The Sirikwa population was dense and their identity remained intact until the Karimojong dispersed them at Kapcheliba in the early 18th century. And so, my children, this is the story of our ancestors, the Oropom, and how they were scattered